Welcome to Pastor Andrew's Inspirations. If you enjoy these videos, please click the red subscribe button below and the bell for more. Welcome to our online church, a congregation made up of many from around the world. No offering is necessary. Subscribing and watching videos will keep us alive under God's watchful eyes. Today we will be talking about biblical names starting with H, part 10. This part consists of 3 sections. This is section B. Helon continued. The earliest known written references to the name Helon, as rendered in its current and correct Latin form, are contained in various Latin Codexes, including the Codex Gigas, the Great Book or Devil's Bible, the world's largest and most complete Bible manuscript, which predates the King James Bible by approximately 300 years, and the Gutenberg Bible by approximately 150 years. Since publication of the King James Bible of 1611, the name Helon, as it appears in historical and contemporary Bibles, concordances, and biblical commentaries, has been perpetually corrupted and rendered as Elon, phonetically spelt Alon, A-Y-L-O-N-E. Elon, sometimes Elam, as referenced in the Gutenberg Bible, or Helon, was the name of the Hittite father of Basemat, and was also called Ada. The second wife of Esau, Ben Isaac. Dr. Strong, 1890, who based his concordance on the Bible on the King James rendering, defined Elon or Elon as an oak grove, terebinth, or mighty, derived from the Hebrew ayil, or strength, an oak, strong tree, or anything strong. These meanings are inconsistent with the characteristic traits of the seafaring occupation of the tribe of Zebulun, which are indicative of water. Elsewhere, unknown as Zebulunite name by definition, the contradiction Elon has continually been applied mistakenly by succeeding biblical and theologian critics, and including, as a matter of course, into those Bibles published post-1611, where in its place should be the correct rendering Helon. According to McNair, during the time of the Hebrew patriarchs, it was customary to always name an individual with a name equal with another person, event, or feature of significance. There are hardly any examples in the Hebrew Scriptures of an individual receiving a name without some importance attached to it. In his treatise, The Wisdom of the Hebrew Alphabet, Rabbi Monk imparts the sacred Kabbalistic meanings of the letters of the Hebrew alphabets as embraced in the name Helon. Said Rabbi Monk of the missing letter he, the symbol of divinity, gentility, and specificity. One missing letter is a painful outcry for the lost glory of the first temple. According to the Talmudist Rabbi Louis Gisberg, 1873 to 1953, corresponding to the occupation of the tribe of Zebulun, we see Genesis chapter 49. Who shall settle at the shore of the sea? He shall be a haven for ships, and his border shall be at Sidon. Its prince called Eliab, the ship, son of Helon, the sand. For this tribe spent its life on ships, seeking treasures hidden in the sand. In the Polish language, it means Zol, or Zolwe, a turtle of the order Chelonians. The British Methodist theologian and commentator Dr. Clarke, 1760 to 1832, verbalized during his sermon the doctrine of endless misery, not taught in the Bible, that the word hell comes from the Anglo-Saxon Helon, to cover or hide. Hence the tiling or slating of a house is called, in some parts of England, helling to this day. And the covers of the books in Lancashire by the same name. Cyrus Alvin Potts, 1922, defined Helon, vald strenuous, very determined or brave, strong. Past worshipful master and Masonic historian Harry Mendoza, 1989, designated Helon to mean God is Father, strong. George K. Barr, 1990, citing Numbers chapters 1 and 2, delineates Helon to mean their army, fortress. The first century Romano-Jewish historian Josephus wrote, Zabulon had with him 3 sons, Sarad, Helon, and Jaleel. Helon was the second son of Zebulon, Ben, or son of Jacob. In Genesis chapter 46 and Numbers chapter 26, also a prince, and the father of Eliab, who assisted Moses and Aaron in numbering the children of Israel in the wilderness of Sinai. In Numbers chapters 1, 2, 7, and 10. Helon ben Akar, been a direct descendant of Zebulon, judged Israel for 10 years, from 1083 to 1073, during the lawless period of Israel's history, between the invasion of Canaan and the establishment of the monarchy, in Judges chapter 12. Kettle, 1847, Wilson, 1860, and Willis, 1867, as well as Davis, 1903, have proposed that Helon was the name of the leper who was cleansed. In Capernaum, by Jesus, as narrated by the evangelist Matthew chapter 8, Mark chapter 1, and Luke chapter 5. Bradley, 1908, wrote of a Rabbi Helon, who was the procurer of the ass that Jesus rode during his triumphal entry into Jerusalem. Genesis Bereshith, in the beginning. Genesis chapter 36, Ada, the wife of Esau. Codex Gigas. Esau took his wives from the Canaanites. Ada, the daughter of Hebron, and the daughter of Helon, the Hittite, and Oholibamah, daughter of Anason of Sebeon, the Hivite. Genesis chapter 46 and Numbers chapter 26. Helon, the son of Zebulon. The sons of Zebulon, Sered, Helon, and Jaleel. Numbers. Bamidbar, in the wilderness. Numbers chapter 26 and Genesis 46. Helon, the son of Zebulon and progenitor of the Helonite clan. The descendants of Zebulon by their families of Sered. The family of Seredites of Helon. The family of the Helonites of Jael. The family of the Jaleelites. Numbers chapter 1. Helon, the first census in the Sinai wilderness. Of Zebulon, Eliab the son of Helon. Numbers chapter 2. Helon, the camp arrangement of tribes of Israel. For the tribe of Zebulun, the prince Eliab, son of Helon. Numbers chapter 7. Helon, offerings of the tribes of Israel. This was the Bible names starting with H, part 10, section B. Please stay tuned for section C, continuing with Helon's story. If you like these videos, please click on the red subscribe button below and the bell for more. Adonai Nisi. The Lord is our banner. God's blessings be upon us all.